This is the last episode in the study of the justice and mercy of God. In this episode, we will look at a common misconception about judgment of God. Many times, when something painful happens after a wrong decision, people quickly say, "God is judging me." But in many cases, what we are experiencing is not divine punishment, it is simply the natural consequence of our own choices. God designed life with principles. Actions produce results. When a person plants dishonesty, distrust grows. When someone lives carelessly, damage eventually appears. These outcomes are not always acts of God's direct judgment. They are often the built-in consequences of how life works. Just as touching fire burns the hand, certain choices naturally bring pain, loss, or hardship. The fire is not angry, it is simply doing what fire does. In the same way, life often reflects back the seeds we sow. The justice of God is deeper and more purposeful than this. God's justice involves His righteous evaluation of human actions and His perfect response to good and evil. But many of the hardships we face are not divine verdicts. They are lessons written into the structure of life itself. Understanding this helps us grow in responsibility. Instead of blaming God for every painful outcome, we learn to examine our choices, change our direction, and plant better seeds for the future. Because often, what we call the justice of God is simply the echo of our own actions returning to us. Imagine a man who spends many years living recklessly with his finances. Instead of saving, planning, or managing his income wisely, he spends everything he earns on luxury entertainment. And family warn him to be careful, but he ignores them. Years later, when an economic crisis comes or he loses his job, he suddenly finds himself with no savings, no investments, no financial safety net, and life becomes miserable. But the truth is that God did not cause his financial hardship. The outcome was the natural result of years of poor financial decisions. The crisis only exposed the foundation he had built. This happens in many areas of life. A person may ignore their health for years and blame God when sickness comes. Someone may destroy relationships through pride or dishonesty and later accuse God of abandoning them. God's justice is real, but many of the struggles we experience are not divine punishment. They are simply the harvest of seeds we ourselves have planted. Next, we will be looking at the misunderstanding about the wrath of God. Ensure you keep engaging our subsequent episodes. Thank you.